We've had some tough years between a governor going to jail and the treasurer and various scandals, and it's a time that we should really be holding our heads high. And when I was asked to talk about what's included within the bill and how it impacts upon middle-class families, I said, oh, I'll turn to Suzanne, my wife, who's working on a fact sheet for the union, and she'll be able to give me a summary. Well, at midnight last night, when she was on page 12, and I'm saying it's longer than any paper I ever turned in college, in terms of the benefits that it has for working families. But it's not just the closing of the loophole. It's for Medicare. It's not just the tax credits for small businesses. It's not just the establishment of the exchanges that's going to be giving us more choice and allow us to really implement sustenance here within the state. There are other things in terms of pilots of how we begin to change the way that we pay for care. The ability to find out the calories within different types of food. A greater emphasis on wellness instead of dealing with sickness are things that never entered the political debate, but also never would have been there without the leadership of Senator Dodd. There's no doubt. Senator Dodd talked about our House delegation. Our House delegation, we were the largest delegation in the entire House that everybody voted in favor of this plan. At times when people said the Democrats weren't going to get the votes, as the caucus chair, John made sure we had it. My own Congress member, Joe Courtney. Joe Courtney led the fight to get a more progressive financing package and to make sure that we were asking those that make over $250,000 to pay their fair share instead of taxing hard-earned wins on benefits. He got over 200 House members to sign a letter saying they would not support the financing package that Max Baucus had put in the bill within the Senate, and we were able to be organizing between the House and the Senate, and our leadership changed it. Rosa DeLauro was a tireless fighter on behalf of women's health care and the guarantee that we continue to have access for women and children within the House. Our member Jim Hines was the first person who was attacked by the teabaggers in the entire country. They wrote the book on that, and what did he do? He continued to go out and meet with every single group, no matter what your stripe is. When he said that he was going to meet with the Richfield Republican Town Committee in the height of the Republican teabagging ecstasy tour or whatever, I said, what the hell are you doing? And he said, I'm going to listen to everybody, but don't worry, Swan, I'm going to do the right thing at the end. And Chris Murphy has also been subject to these attacks and has been a tireless organizer and was a leading organizer amongst his colleagues for the public option that took it from nowhere to somewhere, to where I'm a firm believer that by the time this is implemented in 2014, with Chris Dodd on the outside lobbying at my side, we're going to get John Larson to pass it. By saying it's with real mixed emotion that I'm saying this about the guy to my right here. Chris Dodd has had the best 15 months, 18 months of elected office since President Obama's been in than I would argue any U.S. Senator has had over any 6-year term. His accomplishments on credit card, on tobacco control, on Lilly Ledbetter. Senator Dodd, when Senator Kennedy got sick, was tasked with doing the health care bill. He got it out of committee before any of the other 5 committees. He said it can be done, and this is how we do it. He's going to get financial reform done, and I challenge any of you, anywhere, to tell me anybody that will have had a better 2 years in Congress than what the partnership of Barack Obama and Chris Dodd has been able to get done. And in closing, on behalf of all of us that have been organizing on this, in Connecticut, including Speaker Donovan. I want to say thank you, Senator Dodd, and to let you know that I'm positive Teddy's looking down on you with a big smile and saying, you got it done. Thank you.